Good evening, my friends. Welcome back to Saturday night. Welcome back once again to ROM Hack Races. Boy, I am really excited for this one. I hope you are too. I'm seeing some great hype in chat. Feel free to make some noise because we are celebrating week 300. That's over a year of ROM hacks and fun and sight reading and races and plays and makers and all the stuff we've come to know and love. We've got something really, really special for you tonight, and I know what's coming up. I have actually tested this. I am GlitchCat7, and I will be bringing you the play-by-play tonight. If you are brand new and you've never seen this before, welcome. You've picked a great night to start out. ROM Hack Races every Saturday night. We have never before seen Super Mario World Kaizo levels that the racers have no idea what they're in for. They're just going to race it sight unseen. It's a challenge of consistency, one-shots, amazing stuff from makers, and a whole lot of fun for everybody hanging out and watching. This week, we have something very, very special to celebrate our 300th week as ROM Hack Races. We've got a level from the Dream Team. Selicre and Mars have produced a level for us tonight that I think you are going to love. This is called Scanline. And like I said, the racers don't know what they're in for, but they do know the difficulty rankings. We've had a lot of people working hard to test this one behind the scenes. Execution for tonight, 7 out of 10. Complexity tonight, 7 out of 10. And the racers also know that there is one room and one tutorial room. I got a lot of people to shout out for their participation in this one. Java Brew, Sojo, Flips, Mark Alarm, Sulfur X, and me, GlitchCat7, all tested it. And we've got the ever helpful and wonderful BD running the restream, making sure everybody gets to see everything. We've got Kelgan and Starlord and BD hanging out watching 21 racers. And we're going to try to rotate everybody in so we'll get to see everybody's progress. Real quick, we got Bunker Games, Citrus Gremlin, Das Miko, Ender of Games, Endless Ascent, Germ Dove, Ike SMB, Jank Pickle, Jeans, Lizard Machine, Louis Duce, Mangor, Marcy, Mermlads Games, Prestinator, Proto Pizza, Red Panda, Spirit of Fen, Undead Blackbird, Gossip Greg, and You Fail Me, all coming out to race this one tonight. This is going to be a blast. You're absolutely going to love this. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in chat. And if you want to learn a little bit more about us, you can head on over to romhackraces.com. If you want to download this patch and try it out for yourself, as well as any of the other 300 levels that we've had, you also can get on our Discord server from there and hang out with our community off stream. But we are just about ready to get going here, and you are not going to want to miss this. So I hope you got some snacks, get some water, get comfy. This is going to be a really, really, really cool level. I am excited for everybody's jaw to be dropping in about 20 seconds here. We got You Fail Me, we got Marcy, Fen, and Louis Duce on the screen to start out, and the scouts will be letting us know who's making some progress. But this is going to be a sprint because we've only got one section. So hold on to your hats, hold on to your whatever else. If there's something else on your head, hold on to it because we're about to get ready to go. Let's do it. Week 300, big celebration time. It is time for Scanline. Oh, cool. Looks like the racers are picking this up. Fen, ROM Hack Race Luminary, first one in the pipe. You Fail Me. So, check this out. I'll give you a minute to just kind of look at this, and I bet you will be able to understand what is going on. This is a simple to understand gimmick, but boy, does it produce some interesting results. We've got the scan line moving up and down the screen, and that is changing the color of the background. And when the color of the background matches the color of the outlined blocks, those blocks will become solid. So, wow, this is so neat. Yeah, isn't this cool? Yeah, I was hoping for a good chat reaction. Please feel free, if you're here to support your favorite racers, put their emotes in chat, put some ROM Hack Race emotes up in chat, make as much noise as you want, because this is such a freaking cool gimmick, and I was blown away the first time I saw this. So if the blocks are filled in with the white exclamation point, they are safe to stand on. If they are not, they will hurt the player, and they will injure the plumber. And there is, as we've mentioned, only one section, so a lot of quick platforming here is going to be needed. And of course, we're talking consistency. The racers want to be consistent at the parts that they've already learned, and if they can, they want to get a one-shot on something that is new to them. Making progress in terms of knowledge, knowing what is coming up and what needs to be done, is going to be absolutely clutch for this. We already got one person rotating in. We got Mangort coming in here in the lower right. Looks like Fen and You Fail Me are making some progress. So keep your eye on the colors and don't blink. We've got the red section here, and we've got this Got those green blocks down below. Looks like Marcy in the upper right has figured out what they want to do. She wants to grab that yellow shell that's down there and do a shell jump to get up once those green blocks become safe. The gray platform is going to fall immediately, so wasting a little bit of time there with big jumps and riding the gray platform down all the way is going to maximize the time spent waiting for those green blocks to become safe again. But they want to do that shell jump quickly because the green blocks up above are going to act as the next platform, and if they're not quick enough, those green blocks are going to make a wall. So Louis Duce trying it out. Bunker Games here in the lower right, making some progress. Dude, shout outs to the scouts who are just nailing this already right now. We got Ike, we got Marcy, Louis, and Bunker right now, making the most progress. Bunker kind of stopping to take a look at things, which is not a bad idea in a situation like this. Oh, I love the colors. The colors, what do they mean? So first obstacle for everybody seems to be getting the hang of this falling platform and the shell. Looks like Ike in the upper left has got the hang of it. And now they are past the shell jump. And, oh yeah, Marcy, she knows what she wants for the blue blocks coming up. So this is kind of, it's safe enough to assume that, you know, the next block that you need will be colored in pretty soon. But it's all about kind of spending the time to make sure that you wait out the cycles enough for those blocks to be filled in. This is honestly a really cool gimmick, I think, because for a lot of reasons. But one, because it's easy to understand. You know, in the past we've had some stuff that's kind of cryptic or has a lot of rules involved with it about how it works. But in this case, we're just cooking. Here's You Fail Me. Oh yeah, You Fail Me in the lower right. Groovy Goomba extraordinaire. And here comes Marcy in the upper right, looking for those blue blocks. Gotta move quickly, though. Marcy in the upper right with a chance for a read. Ah, okay. But see, the green is coming up from below, and there's that green outlined block. So, pretty clear what the next step is. But here's You Fail Me. Ever consistent, You Fail Me is shell jump off the left wall, and they're aiming for those blue outlined blocks. The yellow ones below are dangerous. And this is big for You Fail Me. You Fail Me, a very consistent player. Once they have learned what they want to do, they are able to repeat that very smoothly. Also, you notice we've got these one-tile gaps that the players are falling down through, and it's possible to make that a little bit easier for yourself by lining yourself up, by standing still, right? There's that red block up there on Marcy's screen, and by standing still in the center of that block, it means that when the block disappears, you're just going to fall straight down. That is very helpful for dealing with the one tile block because the black death blocks are always death. We've got monochromatic levels at home. This is multicolored Mario. Ike trying for those blue blocks. Say, I love the focus on platforming in this. Selicre and Mars is doing such a great job. You know, taking a pretty brainy gimmick like this and turning it into a very strong platforming challenge. And I love that emphasis on core skills for the game. Here's Revelug in the upper left. Yeah, looking for that shell jump. Got that green indicator coin on the side there, and that is trying to indicate, hey, you know, maybe do something with the shell over here. Excuse me, it might look screwed up internally, but on the surface, it looks amazing. You Fail Me again. So yeah, we do have, I might be able to answer some questions here, but we do have Selicre in chat who will be able to answer a little bit more about the technical aspects here. It's starting out with only one color, and then things do get a little bit faster as time goes on. Fail in the lower right. Yep, getting consistent at that first part. Now they need to know what to do with the green shell. Yes, one thing Fail may have noticed, the green shell is a double bounce shell. Normally those are Paracoupa shells, which means they will not stop moving unless you bounce on them twice. And that is probably there for a reason. Marcy in the lower right. Strong moves here. Taking a pause. That's sharp, really. Pausing is a completely legal strat for these races. It might cost you a little bit of time. But, you know, take a pause. Look around. Check out and, you know, see what's around you. Look out. We got Ike, SMB, coming back in here in the lower left. Yes, fail. Okay, fail. Revelug. Okay, looks like Revelug, keep your eyes on the upper left. Revelug has surmised what they want out of this green shell obstacle. Keep in mind, too, this is only one section, so a really quick sprint to the end. No checkpoints here. Just victory waiting at the end. Here goes fail. Yeah, they're aware that they want those blue blocks, but they have to time both of those bounces on the shell in order to wait out the moving scan line. Yo, here's You Fail Me. Almost. Almost. That timing is critical there. Yo, look out. Louis Douce. Blasting back in here in the upper left. This is a race that could be won by consistency or one-shots. You hear me say that over and over again, like, say the line. But it really does. The dichotomy of sight-reading Kaizo races like this, and other things as well, really comes down to whether or not you can be consistent or whether or not you are going to one-shot something. 22 racers signed up tonight, so the scouts have their hands full with this one. Here's Ike in the lower left trying. That green shell right now holding up everybody. We're looking for someone to make a break past that obstacle. Oh, yo, Louis Douce. Okay, trying for a little bit of an alternate strat. Instead of getting up on that one block, they are instead just tossing the shell off of the side of the black death blocks. Could work out. We'll see how that plays. Yo, look out. Jank Pickle. Jank Pickle in the lower right. And here goes Ike in the lower left with another try. I think they know what they want there. They seem to be going for that. I love this trick in Kaizo. It's a very classically Mario kind of thing to catch the falling gray platform on the way back down. Yeah, I'll get into shoutouts and credit testers in a little bit once we get a little bit of a podium going on here. 10 minutes in though, racers looking for some consistency on these first parts. Jank Pickle. All right, using those blue blocks to get up. And they did manage to catch the gray platform on the way back down. But what else is there to learn? Ike also trying for that shell jump as well. Here's Marcy taking a breather. Smart, really. And yo, hey, what's up, Spirit of Fen? It's Fen. It's longtime ROM Hack Race collaborator and good friend Fen coming in here in the upper left. Right now, we want consistency. That is what the racers are looking for. They want to farm attempts at the place that they need to be, right? The more they can get this first part, the more they can get to the part they don't know, the better off for them. Is it Revelug in the lower left? Revelug has got the yellow blocks, has got the shell, and so Revelug, that's a little bit of progress. I think that's the farthest we've seen so far. keep your eyes on the lower left. Revelug's making some moves, and now consistency is more important than ever. Being able to get back deeper runs over and over again to try to figure out what these next sections are going to be all about. Yeah, Revelug, they are pretty good with shell tech. So Revelug, yeah, they certainly know, and they've uncovered something that the other racers might not have learned yet, is that the green shell needs to be recovered. After doing the 2 hops on it with the turn back shot, the green shell will need to be recovered for another shell jump after that. So Revelug has this information. Yeah, green shell to the blue blocks, and then the Scanline flips. And now they have got the shell. Yeah, so they're up and over. Revelug on a read right now in the lower left. Yeah, they're watching the scan lines. They're definitely looking ahead. Fail here. Okay, you fail me in the lower right. Also figuring out the second shell jump. A little bit of progress, kind of trying to tie up with Revelug a little bit. We're getting into the territory closer toward the end of the level where one good sight read might really take it. So Revelug, back with that trademark Revelug consistency. Fail as well, going for it, but they need the shell. And now that Revelug knows that they need the shell, they're kind of throwing out runs that don't hit the shell in a position where it can be recovered. But really quick movement is needed here because a sort of a subtle skill that's going on is the ability to just get on those blocks immediately and square off, right? Revelug standing on that red block and then dropping down. That's actually harder than it seems, because if you're moving a little bit when the block disappears, or if you're slightly misaligned with the center of it, you will not be able to land, and you'll hit the death blocks instead. Here goes Revelug again, lower left-hand corner. Here goes Fail, nice try. So as a matter of fact, you don't actually need to catch the gray platform on the way back down, as Revelug is demonstrating. It might help a little bit to waste some time, but it does add another point of failure. And in a situation like this, it's helpful sometimes to favor solutions with the fewest inputs. Do the least to get the most. Revelug in the lower left back again, but Fail getting to the grab block there, so almost tied with where Revelug was now. Revelug certainly knows what's going on. Revelug, okay, they made a play for it. Bonked their head on that column up above, but they certainly knew where they were trying to go. Revelug currently in the lead right now, if you could say that in terms of progress through the level. Fail. Still anybody's game right now. But Revelug just making consistent moves here, and that's what you really, really want. Yeah, Revelug in the lower right. On our sight read, Revelug with the orb! Yo! Sight reading that ending after the grab block, Revelug with the one shot. Gonna clutch it out. That was amazing. Yo, put some GGs in chat. Go and follow Revelug on Twitch. They are exceptionally talented. Great sight read to win that. But we're looking for a podium. We got plenty more. We got Fen, Marcy, Greg, You Fail Me. Looking for a podium here. Is it You Fail Me in the lower right? Ooh, hanging out on that spiny for a little bit too long. timing your movements with the appearing and disappearing blocks is it's more of a challenge than it seems. But watching that scan line kind of carefully, because you know that when the scan line passes the outlined blocks, it is going to fill in the colors. So it's kind of like the blocks are, I mean, they are kind of flipping on a cycle, but it's a cycle that you can see coming up. Fail. Dang, Revelug with the sub 17 minutes. That's a very good time for this. Fail definitely has this first part down. They are getting past that wall shell jump very often. You fail me in the lower right for a chance at it. And yo, orb. Let's go. Man, both finishers so far sight reading that final obstacle. Once they've grabbed that grab block, that is all just reactions and sight reading in the moment. Well done. Fail. Bringing it home for the Groovy Goombas. We got Fen, we got Marcy, we got Gossip Greg, Louis Douce hanging out. Looking for that third. I want to point out too, you know, we're seeing some quick clears here. These are really good players playing against other really good players. You know what I mean? So it's still anybody's game. An hour clear on this level is really solid. You are seeing some of the best race each other here, and don't necessarily doubt somebody's skills just because of a couple minutes or whatever in the standings. In a level like this, one death or one instance of realization could make all the difference. And Marcy definitely sees the way. Marcy in the upper right. Ooh, okay, quick jump on those blue blocks. Marcy with a shot at it. Marcy in the upper right, let's go. Oh, a little slow. Little slow. Well, yo, Revelug, way to lock in. Got it on lock there. We got Ike SMB in the upper left. Ike definitely knows what they want. Yeah, we've managed to solve the green shell reclamation part. So now it's just quickly controlled jumps to make sure they keep up with the moving colored scan line. Marcy fighting for it. Oh, Gossip Greg so close. Oh, and it's everything went black. Louis Douce also in the lower right. Yeah, we have now solved the shell jump wall. So they're going to be coming in hot now. Louis Douce in the lower right with a shot at it. Sees the orb, grabs it. Yes, we are literally racing the beam here for ROM Hack Races Week 300. Louis Douce coming in third, but we're looking for the top of the second podium. We've had one podium, yes, but what about second podium? Looking for number one on podium number 2. We got Ike, Marcy, Gossip Greg, and Bunker Games in the lower right. Yo, Bunker Games catching that platform on the way down and getting an extra jump off of that to stall for time. That was great. I'll give Bunker Games 300 cool points. That's actually the strat that I was doing in testing. Yeah, Bunker Games kind of committing to that strat. Marcy in the upper right with a shot at it. A little too hasty. So if you're just joining us, I bet you can surmise what the gimmick here is. Some awesome platforming with a little bit of light item tech to wash it down. Gotta follow the scan line, and the colors, the associated color of the background will fill in those blocks on the screen. So yellow for yellow, blue for blue, red for red, green for green. Oh, you know what? I'm just now noticing. These are the 4 Famicom colors. I can't believe it took me that long to figure this out. Oh, they're the Switch Palace colors, which are the 4 buttons on the Famicom controller: yellow, green, red, and blue. I'm just now realizing this. These, this is the kind of level that Nintendo wishes they could make. Miyamoto looks on in awe. Ike SMB in the upper left, moving pretty well. They need that spiny. Oof. Little head bonk. The black death blocks are always death. Would Miyamoto watch a ROM hack race? I bet he would. I bet he would humor us. Maybe he's watching right now. Who knows? Jank Pickle in the lower left. Past the shell jump wall with a chance at the grab block. There should be like a version of Penn and Teller Fool Us where we show D4 wild ASM gimmicks and see if she can guess how it's done. Ike SMB in the upper left for the win! Grabbing that orb, and Mario returns safely to his home planet. Ike SMB, nicely done. Top of the second podium. A chill 4th. We got Mermladis? I hope I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Mermladis coming in here in the upper left. Marcy Jank in the lower left. Bunker Games in the lower right. A lot of very tight platforming and well-coordinated movements here. This is truly a level of consistency and one-shots, and I think just such a fantastic way to show off ROM Hack Races week 300. Can you believe it, man? 300 weeks of ROM Hack Races. It has been such a journey so far, and I'm fairly certain I speak for everyone, but they can always chime in that we are absolutely honored to bring people these races. Mermlad's here with a chance at the win, upper left-hand corner. No! So close. Almost grabbing that orb. Man, they saw it. Orb in sight, though, and that's encouraging. Sheriff Mouser must be close. Oh, actually, Gossip Greg was 4th due to screen layout. Gotcha. If you want to know who got it, exclamation leaderboard in chat to check out the leaderboards. And a big thanks to Kelgan for helping us out with that tech. Here goes Marcy. Nicely done, Marcy. Way to play. Yo, a great way to welcome a friend back. Marcy back with a vengeance on this Mario World Kaizo stuff. We got Mermlads, we got Fen, Jank Pickle, Bunker Games. Oh, okay, all right, Fen. Had to maybe paused out or something, but that's cool because there are no checkpoints, so no progress is really lost. But it has been just such an honor to bring folks these races. I am constantly in awe of the level designers, the skill of the players and makers, the good-hearted fun that the volunteers bring to the community, people making resources and helping each other out on the Discord server. A long time ago when this was all started, when Carl and I were initially kind of pitching the concept for this, one of our key things that we wanted, and the reason behind the inception of ROM Hack Races in the very first place, was to have a landing point for new players and something for the community to kind of rally behind. And I'm absolutely grateful, humbled, honored, amazed that this can still be exactly that vision can still be holding true 300 weeks away. Oh, Germ Dove breaking away for the off-stream clear. Let's go. Fen. Oh, so close. Fen, a long-time ROM Hack Race helper. You'll see them around Discord all the time, helping everybody out with whatever needs to be helped. And they have opted to race tonight, showing us their skills. Yo, Mermlatus over here. I think that's maybe a new name. Awesome to see some new friends coming out for ROM Hack Races. They have a shot at it. They've seen the orb. They know what to do. Nicely done. Let's go. Very good clear. GG. Mermlatus. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or if you did and I missed it. Sorry. Do it again. Mangord over here in the upper left. Fen, Jank Pickle, Bunker Games to round it out. Loving these G's for the racers. If you're having fun, follow ROM Hack Races every Saturday. We're not stopping after 300. And definitely go and follow the racers. There are a lot of folks getting their names out there, showing you their skills. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so a friend by any other name would still be a friend. Yo, say let's hear it for Mars and Selicre on this one. We were really excited to debut this level and kind of show off what this is, because this is just such a absolutely stellar concept. I love how digestible this concept is. I mean, you see it and immediately you know what's going on. And Fen, they know what's going on. It's orb time. And Jank too. Jank in the lower left for the win. Let's go. Jank Pickle, let's go. Prestonator 13 coming in here. Mangort in the upper left. Jeans, SSB down below in the lower left. Bunker Games 82. Me and you. And Super Mario. But what an absolutely cool level to celebrate 300 weeks of ROM Hack Races. This is such a neat one. Bunker with that swaggy platform drop strat. Bunker on a good read right now. Let's see what they can do with it. Lower right-hand corner. Bunker. Oh, a little bit too tough. So that highlights something about this is, as I'm sure you all know, slow fall. But if you're new, you want to learn a little bit, that's what we're all about. Mario falls more slowly in the air when you are holding the jump button. And so correctly timing your jumps and kind of cutting the jump button in the air will change the height or trajectory of a jump, and being able to do that very quickly to match the pace of the blocks appearing and disappearing is a crucial skill. Yo, Fen, nice work. Thank you as always. You have been absolutely integral. Fen, please give it up. Give it up for all the racers, but maybe give it up a little bit extra for Fen, who has just been absolutely integral to the production of these races, one of the producers for the SGDQ relay, and has been someone who has just helped out so much throughout the years. We could not do this without you. Yo, Proto Pizza, Jam Master Extraordinaire. I got to jam with Proto Pizza at SGDQ, so I can say that with confidence. We were rocking, man. And Proto Pizza trying to rock this level out in the lower left. Bunker Games in the lower right, back with a try. Nice try. So while we're hanging out here, I got a couple of credits to read out for this level. This is obviously Selicre and Mars spent a lot of time and energy making that, and it turned out so great. So thanks for that. But I also want to shout out, was given a list of credits here. The ASM for this was designed by Selicre, level design from Mars. Testers, as we mentioned, Java Brew, Sojo, Flips, Mark Alarm, Sulfur X, and me. I did a little bit. The screen point intro by Muffler, ported by Arion. I hope I'm saying that right. And the track, of course, Doomsday by MF Doom, ported by, I hope I'm going to say this right, Mueuen. M-U-E-U-E-N. So thanks to everyone who contributed to that. There's a lot of folks who add things to ROM hacks that are not necessarily seen right in front. A lot of behind the scenes kind of stuff, the ASM, the graphics, the porting, the music and stuff. It takes a whole village to make these, and everyone contributes something. And I think personally, that's something really, really beautiful about what we have in Kaizo, is that there's a place for everyone to use their particular skills to benefit a larger happening, to contribute to a hack, contribute music or graphics or ASM or play or whatever you do, right? There's a place for you in ROM hacking, and that's really special, I think. I think that's something we've even got over certain speedrunning scenes where you're all just playing the same game. No, this is ROM hacks. We build this ourselves. We make this ourselves. We make the tools. We make the music, the level. That is so special, I think. Prestonator here, going for that green shell. A little hasty, though. This is Doomsday from MF Doom. Bunker Games in the lower right sees the orb, grabs the orb, teleporting home. I love that ending. Mario just yeets himself off the screen. Undead Blackbird coming in here in the lower right. Proto Pizza in the lower left. Prestonator and Jeans up top. Oh, excuse me. That's the, send point intro. Okay, that's the level music. We had MF Doom for the intro screen. Sorry about that. I got my signals crossed there. Yeah, send point, scene point. They're all good points. You know, you make a good point. Arion, you make a good point. It's been so cool over the years to have ROM hack races be a place where makers can kind of show off their latest and greatest creations, and I am just, I don't know, I'm really grateful. It's been a fun 300 weeks. Here's to 300 more. I know we're not slowing down or stopping anytime soon. We've got such a dedicated community of people that work with this and do this every week. So if you want to learn a little bit more, maybe now's the time. If you're inspired, compelled, jump on over to the ROM Hack Races Discord. You can get that link on the website, romhackraces.com, and hang out with us, because the players and makers we encourage today could be the champions of tomorrow. And I'm just, I don't know, I love to see this. I love to see the community support. I was very excited to do this one tonight, and I'm just grateful also for everybody that just comes and hangs out and watches, for the friends and fans from along the way. The Kaizo community came out so strong at SGDQ, and I know there's 20 times the people that weren't able to make it. And I think about that giant group photo that we took, or how packed the stream room was when we were doing the relay run. And we honestly wouldn't be able to do it without the, I don't mean this in a way, but without the fans. You're more than fans. You're friends. You're people. The word fans is a little bit like, I don't know, kind of weird. I want something more emotionally meaningful, but could not do it without the people that are just enjoy hanging out and watching. That makes a huge difference. The hype that you bring in chat, the excitement that you give for the races really adds up to something pretty incredible. Is that the case? Wow, nice. I feel like we should have prepared like some stats or something. Jank and Louie, who have been here since week 1. Fantastic. Yeah, sorry, I got my signals crossed. The intro track is MF Doom. This is not. He is a silly run jump Italian Mario man, isn't he? You know, shoutouts to Mario. He's really, we've put him through a lot, you know, and he's still here with us. Good old Mario. We got Ender of Games in the upper left. Mangort, oh, making a run for it. Yeah, shoutouts to everyone in chat for taking our advice and not missing this one. Mangort. Okay, they've gotten pretty consistent with that shell. You should only adjust your television set if you're seeing things in black and white. Yo, Louie, thank you for the raid. Well played tonight, as usual. You know, I was thinking, like, this is the kind of level that would, like, win or be a top contender in, like, a KLDC, you know? I definitely agree with that, BD. It's legit overwhelming to think of the number of players and makers that have come through our silly little ROM game race. We've done some great stuff over the years. I'm really just... What a cool celebration of that with this really fun level. Are y'all having fun? How are you? The viewers at home. Or perhaps abroad if you're watching on mobile. Yo, overjoyed? You should be. You've made... I'm glad you are, because you've made something really special here. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool to be in this spot. We've all contributed in some way to growing Kaizo, growing ROM hacking, helping us be better players, better makers, better people. Prestinator. Oh, nicely done, though. They know what they want with that shell. Proto Pizza, nice try. Mangor getting pretty consistent here in the lower right. Again, if y'all have any questions or anything, please feel free to just shout it out in chat. I feel like the gimmick here kind of explains itself, but the colors fill in the subsequent colored blocks. Proto, so close on that landing. One kind of subtle skill to point out is the, the gray falling platforms. You can stand on them as they're falling down. So waiting a little bit, like the platform is falling, but you have a moment to just kind of stand there and wait for it. Being able to judge that is a good skill to have and something good to practice. One of the chips in the background says no SA1 inside. Oh, I see it. There it is. It's in the red area. Yeah, when the screen turns red, keep your eyes on the background. Yep, it's the red part. So what are we gonna do for 400? I like the diagonal scan lines idea. Just as a reminder, we schedule 2 hours for these broadcasts. So there is still plenty of time here. This is still great gameplay that you're seeing on a very tough level. We got time to hang out. We got time to ask questions, share some favorite ROM hack race stories. Even too, I guess if you want to, because this is a celebration of our whole community. Just for what it's worth, if you want to, BD, if you want to jump in here in the commentator booth and say whatever's on your mind. I was gonna mention that ahead of time, but instead I'm mentioning it here live. Feel free, or whatever you want to do. If we have some other ROM hack race staff or volunteers that want to jump in and share their thoughts, I would love to just kind of give everybody the floor and make sure that everybody gets to celebrate.
Okay, let's try this.
Hey there!
Hey! I'm gonna be pretty quick because we still have, 8 people actively taking shots at this, and I want to give a huge shout out first of all to Kel and Starlord, who have been absolutely killing it as a scout on this level. One section races to scout are not easy whatsoever. And so huge thank you to Kel, to Star, and also to all of the people that have been scouting for us. Dot, Fane, Blue Ribbon High Life. We couldn't do these races as well as we do without really committed people behind the scenes willing to watch. Tonight, at least 10 streams simultaneously helping to keep track of everything, so I really want to give a huge shout out to them. Big race scouting is very stressful, especially when it's big race scouting with no checkpoints. So thank you, Kel, Star, and also thank you to all of the other volunteers we have that are helping out. I want to say also thank you to everyone who has ever tested for us, or anyone who is testing now. One of the best parts about being involved in this is that not only do you see these races every Saturday, but there is constant play testing going back and forth between all of the testers we have and the level makers. So there is such a buildup of knowledge and an exchange of information and growth that happens for everyone. Whether you're coming in to try out a level that you're interested in putting in a full hack, or you're literally just wanting to noodle on a new technique and try something and challenge yourself in a new way. We have been able to let creators do that for a very long time now, and we've seen some incredible creators rise up. So thank you all to everyone for everything that it goes into making this possible. There's so much that is necessary, from Kelgan with the server and the bot maintenance to D4 and Chris G, literally building the tools on which we have based our entire stream and restream platform, to Glitch being here so often to lend his wisdom and his excitement and his expertise to these races as a commentator. This is truly a community thing. This is the Kaizo Community Center. I'm happy to be part of it. I'm gonna hop off comms because we still have a lot of people to go, but thank you for this, and thank you all for watching, for supporting, and like Glitch said, here's to 300 more of these.
Woo! Well put, my friend. I also would like to echo that. I really appreciate having the stream tool. I think that was Chris G and Kelgan who worked on that, or maybe D4 also. BD, you're so much better at knowing everybody and who did what than I am, so I appreciate you for knowing all the things.
Yeah, real quick, the stream tool that we use to do all of our restreaming was built by Chris G, and then D4 iterated on it and really made it something that is incredibly reliable and something that is totally unique to many other restream communities out there. Very few places allow you to restream to a race like this while still streaming to your own Twitch channel. A lot of places will make you either stream to a specific Twitch channel that isn't yours or to an SMTP server. Our tool lets you use your channel, your stream layout, all that fun stuff and still bring everyone together in for a race like this, which is huge. Very few places have something like that. So thank you, Chris. Thank you, D4, for building that. Also, Kelgan building the Scout tool, which allows us to have people watching 10, 11, 15 streams at once and not totally destroy your computer and every computer within a 300-foot radius. It's absolutely incredible. Kelgan building the Scout tool for us. So here's the funny story about the Scout tool. Kelgan was scouting for us for a Valdio race. I believe it was one of Valdio's first races. Also, Dot, hi, you're amazing. Thank you so much for everything you do for us. But Kelgan was scouting for a Valdio race, and I think it ended up having to scout somewhere like 15, 16 streams without the Scout tool. And came to us afterwards and was like, that was unpleasant. I think I can build something to make it easier. And built the amazing scouting tool that we have that allows us to track times, track progress, communicate that to the restreamer. So really this has been something that we're just overwhelmed and overjoyed to have so many people committing their talents to making better. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we're only as good as the sum of our community contributions, but those are so good. And what you're seeing now is the end result of what happens when we all get together, put our best effort and our hearts into making something really cool, and then committing to it and building on it for 8 years or 6 years. It'll be, yeah, it's just 6 years. But this is what happens, and this is where we're going from here. Like, you think this is the start? Just wait. We've got much more down the road, I promise you. So don't go anywhere.
Well put. Thank you so much, BD. I know, you know, I'll take it. I'll shout out BD because you've been so incredibly helpful. And I know you always say, you know, I'm not the leader, I'm just one person doing this. But let's take a minute to recognize your contributions as well. You have kept us in line for years, helping to take point on so many different things. You seem to know everyone, and I'm always really impressed with that. Even at GDQ, like, oh yeah, I was talking to so-and-so about this, and then I was talking to this person. You always know who to call and what to do and how to just kind of take the reins. You know, that saying that, like, the world is ran by the people that showed up. BD has showed up, and I am so grateful for that. For 6 years of friendship and a lot of really, really dedicated work that was put in. You have really, really made this go for a long time. So thank you so much for that. I am also really grateful for the restream tool, because the thing is, so I'm doing commentary, right? I'm doing commentary, and if I were watching everyone's Twitch channel, my commentary would be delayed based on what was going on screen, right? You would see it on screen, and then a little while later, I would react, and so you would hear it out of sync. But with this awesome restream tool, I can follow the races in real time, so when something happens, I'm saying it right there, and that commentary is synced up with what you're seeing. Excellent. That makes it a lot easier, and it also makes it easier for people to just join in, and they don't necessarily have to stream to a Discord server or something. So just, I don't know, it's been great. Y'all are great. Mangort here, looking pretty good. I've seen Mangort and Prestonator make some pretty big moves. Prestonator using a little alternate strat with 2 shell jumps there. A little bit trickier, but they are definitely making it work. Jeans down here in the lower left, Ender of Games in the upper left, Mangort down here in the lower right. Ah, thanks. I mean, I don't know, say. Sometimes I feel like I don't do much, because I just look at the screen and I just say what I see, you know? Like, I don't know, commentary is fun, but I appreciate, I don't know, you know what? Okay, fine. I appreciate that y'all have let me do this, been supportive of me being the commentary person for as long as I have. I've gotten a ton of really valuable experience on commentary out of doing this. I really look forward to this every week. This is a highlight for me. throughout the week. Oh boy, ROM hack races. We get to do the commentary again. You know, a long time ago, when we were just starting this out, you know, we were kind of deciding like what we were gonna do, what each of us, you know, what's your role to play. And someone was like, oh, Glitch, you know, you should race or whatever. And I thought about it, and this is where I'd like to be. Although I would like to maybe jump in on some races coming up in the future. There are some very, very capable commentators we could pass the mic off to for a little while. You know, I've always felt like I really enjoy doing this. I like talking with people about Kaizo. I like breaking down how the levels work and how people can improve their gameplay and stuff. And how I can improve my own gameplay too. In the process, I learn, you know, from everybody else. But thank you, you know, to the community, to everyone. Thank you for letting me do this and not getting fired for as many weeks as I've done this. And a special thanks, of course, to Da Vinci's Fancy Yellow Mustard. That's right, friends. For 300 weeks, Da Vinci's Fancy Yellow Mustard has been bringing you yellow mustard. But in honor of this level, we are proud to announce that we are now offering green, blue, and red colored mustards in honor of week 300 on ROM hack races. That's Da Vinci's Fancy Yellow Mustard. Ask for it by name at your local grotisserie store, and check out our brand new raspberry flavored mustard, now available in the fancy red cans. That's Da Vinci's Fancy Yellow Mustard. It's the fanciest mustard around. Woo! Yes, we at Da Vinci's feel it's finally time for a change. We are now offering extra colors of mustard in an attractive multicolored bottle. Oh gosh, I remember that purple ketchup from the 90s. I certainly do. I think it's funny how it, like, didn't succeed because it just looked unappealing. Like, it was the same thing, it tasted the same, but it was just like nobody wanted blue ketchup. So it just was like, well, yeah, I went out of business on that one. Does the can have a pull tab? My friend, it's got two pull tabs, one on the top and one on the bottom. For whatever side you want to open your Da Vinci's Fancy Yellow Mustard on, we believe that folks should have a choice in which side the can opens from. That's why we're including a third pull tab on the side of the can, so you can open it even when you're laying down. Great for a snack, great for a cool, refreshing drink on a summer's morning, and great on sandwiches also. We promise that none of our mustard will be locked behind a paywall. Yeah, you know, if I wanted ketchup and ranch, I would just mix them myself. I don't need the man to do that for me. You know? Like, geez. I can just get ketchup and ranch and mix it myself. Me, a wizard, creating magic alchemy. I.e., mixing all the flavors of soda pop together at the restaurant. But the thing is, though, I don't want ketchup and ranch together. If I did, I would mix them. You know, I can just do that myself. I don't need my hand held by condiment companies that much. I don't know if the green ketchup was a promotion for Shrek, but it might have been, because literally everything had Shrek on it when that movie came out. Oh my good golly gosh. There was so much Shrek. I know it's like an ancient meme now, but I'm not even kidding you. I was there, many of us were there, and I was among them when Shrek, the very first Shrek, actually came out. That was an inescapable phenomenon. We watched that thing in school. I must have seen that movie 50 times by the time I turned 16 or whatever. It was an absolute phenomenon. The world was rocked by Shrek Mania. Mangort, yo, let's go. Mangort here in the lower right, making some moves. Mangort, look out. Oh, almost. Oh, whoa, Mangort, nicely done. I'm not saying the green Shrek ketchup was good. I'm saying it existed. We lived through that. I remember dial-up internet and Shrek ketchup. Frankly, I'm kind of astonished that Shrek became the unbelievably large meme that it did, because it was always kind of silly. I don't know. Shrek Mania. Yo, good pin here. Upcoming makers. We got Twice Pipes, Mason, and a collab with CO Cadelic and Mark Alarm. Oh, snap. I want to see what that CO Mark Alarm level is going to be about. Big shout outs too for Mark Alarm for testing for this week. It's really nice to kind of see them coming around Kaizo again. Ooh, SMB2 race level? Now you're talking my language. While you're hanging out, we're talking SMB2. If you want a little more subcon in your life, CO Cadelic say has Bunny Panic out right now. They've worked on their Mario 2 hack for a long time and have finally released it. I got a chance to play it. It's really fun. You'll see some weird, silly things. It's very experimental, and I mean that in a good way. They're really just going out on some limbs and doing some funny stuff with the game. It's a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend it. Mario 2 hacks do not come around every day, or heck, even every year. Proto Pizza coming back in here in the lower left. We got Ender, Prestonator, Proto, Mangort. Down to 7 racers out of our original 21. Oh. I'm glad that every time you see a cool RHR level, it makes you want to try ROM hacking again. That's good. That is part of our stated mission. Yeah, that is the goal, to encourage a community and to inspire folks. The more we grow, the more we try, the more our whole hobby grows. And I think, you know, Kaizo is as strong as it's ever been. And that's thanks to the people that are doing it. We got Endless Ascent coming in here in the upper right. I heard they were getting together a Celeste sight reading competition. I'm glad to see that's taking off. I would like to learn more about that. That would be one that I would just like to watch. I am not very good at Celeste. Nice. Our Celeste cousins over at sightreadingcompetition.com. That's awesome. Yo, every Friday? Oh, that's so cool. You can watch Celeste on Friday and SMW on Saturday? That's amazing. You love to see it. Late or right on time for fun? Say again, if anybody has any questions or wants to learn a little bit more about Kaizo, whatever's on your mind, feel free to shout it out. You can always go over to romhackraces.com, as I'm sure you know. Great to see so many friends showing up for this one. Ooh, does it smell like bamboo? Endless Ascent, look out, upper right-hand corner. Endless, nice try. Yo, and Mangort, here we go. Mangort, oh, so close, man, so close. Mangort, just a jump away. Endless Ascent, yo, getting right back here, building up that consistency. Yo, Endless in the upper right, yeah. Nice try. Mangort. Okay, they're doing a different strat. They're skipping that yellow block entirely. I think they thought that was like a troll. But Mangort making it work anyway. Man, they are so close. Keep your eyes on Mangort, lower right-hand corner. Yeah, say for those that have audio, we do have 7 more individuals hanging out. We got Ender of Games, Endless Ascent, Proto Pizza, and Mangort here hanging out with us. 3 more also working on it. Yo, Mangort has figured this out, man. Mangort getting dialed in here. Mangort making all the moves. They know what they want. Quickly now. Mangort. There's the orb. Oh, no. Oh, that was it. Oh. We're going to see the clear soon. Mangort's going to get it any moment now. Yo, Ender of Games also in the upper left, getting past that shell wall. Do we ever think about doing Celeste races? In the past, we've had other game races. They've all tended to be Mario games. We have had SMB 3. We have had SMB 2. I don't think we've ever done SMB 1. Yeah, I think at this point, you know, the Celeste community is doing a better job than we would, at least I would, as far as commentary. I'm not able to commentate Celeste races. I am but a simple spectator. Endless Ascent. Oh, trying for it. Needs that grab block though. They're making some progress. Fan game races. But, you know, I trust that the Celeste community will do a really good job with their races. Yeah, that's what I meant. With their own wild Weskew. Yeah, I think as far as me and Celeste races go, I would have to sit that out. I've played the main game. I beat regular Celeste, but the kind of stuff like we see at like GDQ, like Carrie's Run, and all the Celeste modding and tech and things, that's over my head. That's just not something I've studied or, you know, really am very knowledgeable about at all. Ender of Games getting closer. Prestonator. Oh man, Prestonator in the lower left. Good moves, Prestonator with a chance at it. Oh my word, Prestonator within striking distance. Okay, a little slow there. Man, they're gonna get it though. Still got plenty of time to play here. Yeah, a couple of different strats. The double shell jump at the start, or the platform grab before the shell wall. Mangort's skipping the yellow block entirely and going over to the blue. Prestonator with that consistency. Back again. They know they want to move quick. Prestonator in the lower left for the win. Grabs it. Let's go. Nicely done. Yo, Prestonator coming out on top. Conquering the colors. Great job. Mangort, it's Mangort's turn. Lower right-hand side. Oh, slipping. Yo, Mangort's definitely got this dialed in now. Yeah, they are ready. They are ready to clear it. Mangort, oh! Yeah, totally though. I completely agree with what BD is saying. This level really hits an interesting sweet spot in that the platforming is challenging, the gimmick is easy to understand, but it produces these really interesting results without the need for a lot of weirdly special mechanics and conditions and things. I think that's absolutely fascinating. Let's give it up again for Mars and Selicre for putting this one together for us and for working really hard with the testing team for an extra week or so to get this all sorted out. They've done such a great job here. Yo, thank you for the raid, Preston Air. That was awesome. You conquered it. Yeah, I agree with that. I like other than the gimmick, the level is vanilla. Yeah, it's almost a vanilla plus. You could, in theory, see this in real Mario World. It wouldn't seem as out of place as some of the other strange things we've seen. Endless Ascent looking for their shot at it. Upper right-hand corner. Endless, so close. You know, we normally say don't be hasty, but this is the kind of level where maybe you want to be hasty. Be hasty enough. Yo, Mangort in the lower right. This is your time. Oh, yeah, they're back again. Here we go. Mangort for the win. Wins it. Nicely done. Let's give it up for Mangort. Well fought. We got Jeans coming in here in the lower right. Jeans, Proto on the bottom. Endless and Ender up top. Who is next? Endless Ascent looking real good here. We definitely do easier levels from time to time. You know, we like to let the makers kind of show their own skills and style. So you can stay in touch on the Discord server where we always post the difficulty rankings ahead of time. Like Saturday afternoon, we will post the rankings for the level that will be taking place tonight. So folks can make an informed decision. Sometimes they're a little tougher, sometimes they're a little easier. But, you know, just staying in touch with the community, and you can always check that ahead of time on Saturdays. Jeans in the lower right. Low, let's go Jeans. All right. Jeans, Proto, Endless, all looking pretty good here. I don't think we've ever had a 1 out of 10. I think 2 is as low as we've gone. So the level testers behind the scenes throughout the week, the level testers are working with the maker and playing the levels, and then we give them ratings. So it's kind of just like an amalgamation of what the testers thought. You know, there is, oh, Endless, so close. But yeah, it's I mean, it's subjective, as are a lot of things in Kaizo. Everyone has different skills and strengths. So the testers give ratings, and then we sort of average them together to get the final ratings. Or what about levels for Transliberation, which is very, very, very challenging? Or the brand new Safe Space Challenge. Yo, PB, we are here to celebrate all PBs. Yo, Ender of Games making some moves in the upper left. Oh, come on. Gotta go fast. Endless Ascent. It's their turn in the lower or upper right. Upper right for Endless. They've got a shot at it. Endless Ascent for the orb. Let's go. Can I get an orb in chat? Nicely done, Endless. And I believe this would be our final four, if I'm not mistaken. Ender of Games, we got Jeans, we got Proto Pizza, we got Red Panda. Oh, that little dancing orb emote. Love it. It's even got little orbs for hands. Beautiful. Say once again, if anyone's interested in racing with us, you can always check out romhackraces.com or hang out on our Discord server. Like I said, we post the difficulty rankings ahead of time. You know, if maybe one week is a little bit too spicy or a little too easy for you, try a different week. We got one every Saturday night. Jeans in the upper right, getting the hang of this. Yo, good job, Endless. Well played, man. Well fought. Proud of everybody for putting in the work, coming out, hanging out with us, giving it their all. That's what these are all about. Oh, Ender. Although that black screen has to mean Sheriff Mouser must be close. I just say that now. I'm making that a thing. Every time I think that, you know, like, maybe the level's gonna end soon, or maybe I'm gonna make some progress, you know, from the GDQ relay, I just think to myself, Sheriff Mouser must be close. Because when we were playing the GDQ relay and I saw that text that said Sheriff Mouser must be close, I felt so encouraged. I was like, aha, we're getting there. There's going to be a boss, and it's going to be Sheriff Mouser, and we're going to get there. So, you know, don't give up hope, chat. Whatever you're doing, don't give up, because Sheriff Mouser must be close. Ender. Oh, Ender. Oh, Ender, a little hasty. Well, did you do it the hard way or the cool way? There's the right way, the wrong way, and the max power way. Which is the wrong way, but faster. I hope y'all are having an excellent night. Just kind of chilling. We got Ender, Jeans, Proto, and Red Panda. Once again, if you have any questions or you just want to shout something out, feel free. If you just want to shout for joy. This has been such a fun one. And I'm just really grateful for everybody being a part of it together. We are just such a cool community. And I see that every single day. Kaizo is just making huge strides. Kaizo is big, man. Kaizo is real big. You know, okay, so I'm gonna say something. See, I've heard rumors about this, whispers in the back alleys of the Mushroom Kingdom about some different editor, some non-Lunar Magic Mario World editor, and I can't say I'm not really curious. I am curious. I couldn't lie. I won't lie. I can't do that. A wizard cursed me years ago, and I literally can't lie. Well, that's awesome. Well, you know, GDQ is a great place to make like-minded friends and cultivate old friendships and make some new friends and have fun with everybody. Wonderful times for that. That is awesome. Sometimes I think I have more friends at GDQ than I do in my regular life. Because we are here together. Here goes Ender in the upper left. Ender with a shot. Oh! So close to ending the level. Oh, how are y'all doing? Sorry, I'm kind of quiet. I guess I'm kind of in my head tonight. Just kind of chilling, watching these racers. Y'all doing okay? I wanna talk to chat for a minute. See how you're feeling. What's up? What's on your mind? You know, all that stuff. I don't know. Just thank you for being a part of RomHack races for 300 whole weeks. I still remember, you know, when we all got this started. Me and Carl were in a large Uber on our way to the Mall of America to go to an escape room. And oddly enough, we went to another escape room, this SGDQ, for like the anniversary of it. So, you know, I just hope y'all are feeling good. It's been a long time and kind of been a long week for me, so I'm just kind of chilling out here. I hope y'all are doing well. Shout outs to literally everyone involved with this ever. Makers, players, watchers, viewers, staff, and volunteers. This is such a cool community to be a part of. I'll tell you a story. This is one that I've told on my stream before, but it's maybe a personal anecdote of mine. But you know, when I was a kid, like a young kid, you know, like elementary school, I really liked Nintendo. I really liked Mario, and I would watch the hockey games with my dad. We were Pittsburgh Penguins fans. And at the time, there was Mike Lang. I don't know if he still is the announcer for the Pittsburgh Penguins hockey, but an icon of sports broadcasting, Mr. Mike Lang. And I would sit down in the basement, you know, my parents' old place, and I would play Nintendo. I'd play Mario World or Donkey Kong Country or something. And I would imagine that I was playing on a stage, that it was like a hockey game. And there were people watching and cheering, and there was an announcer that was saying, "Oh, he got the Goomba there, but he fell down the pit. He's gonna try again." You know, and even as a kid, that seemed very unrealistic. You know, even as a kid, that felt like, well, I also want to go explore Saturn in a cardboard box like Calvin and Hobbes. It's not going to happen. And come to find out, I wasn't alone, right? And we all sort of grew up and really actually made that come true. And what an incredibly fulfilling, personally uplifting sort of thing to have gone through all that, to have been that little kid that just really liked Nintendo and wanted to, you know, share that with the world. I am so personally grateful for this community. It has been such a lifeblood for me, has given me inspiration and motivation in the darkest times, and helped me push through so much because of what we all do together and the way we all come together to share our love of this game, our love of games in general, Mario World in particular. What an incredible thing. And I'm grateful every day for the chance to be a part of this community, to be in the position that I'm in as a player, as a maker, as a commentator, and volunteer for RomHack races, to bring that to other people, to see the amazing things that other people do, to see the gameplay and the amazing hacks and levels that get made by so many people. What an absolutely incredible thing. And I am just, I don't know, that's all I got. I'm just really, really grateful. Thank you for helping us create this platform for everyone. You help. You do. I'm a lucky kid to grow up this way. And I want to share that with as many people as I can, help them get their luck. People ask what I do for a living, and I really like telling them that I play Super Mario Brothers professionally, and they look at me like I'm joking, and I'm like, nah, I'm not joking. And I really like that. I like the strange reaction. I like them kind of looking at me funny. Makes me smile. Makes my heart sing. You know, I actually did play this on a real CRT with real scan lines, and it still looked really good. You know what could be next? A race level with like really high definition graphics. Like, I don't even know what that would look like, but just like really super HD Mario. Like all the things are like realistically drawn. Like Unreal Engine, but running on Super Nintendo. Yo, here goes Jeans for a shot at it. Jeans in the upper right doing great right now. Jeans, let's go. Okay, gotta hurry. Nice try, though. Nice try. There's no going back in this level. I've seen a little bit of that custom ray tracing stuff for NES games. I like that one Mario 3 remake where it's like he's like really little and he's like running through a bedroom or something, like on a desk. Something like that I think would be rad to see in Mario World. Where do you think? What? Let me turn that over to chat. What do you think? You know, what's next? What's the next wild thing we're gonna see for ROM hacking? Widescreen Mario would be weird. You wouldn't have to scroll left and right. Right? Like you don't use L and R to scroll the screen. You can just see. That's far out, yeah. When is that reminds me, you know, when is the next level design contest? What's coming up on the level design contest calendar? I know we were talking a little bit about KLDC at GDQ, and they were like, well, I don't know, Glitch, if you want to be a judge again. I'm like, yes, I definitely do. Ender of Games, oh man, trying to judge this level complete. No, that was so close. That was so close. They were there. Hack Jam later this fall. Let's go. I've been working on my QLDC entry for a long time now. I think the last time I entered a 24 or 48 hour Kaizo level design, I think the feedback I got was, this level is far too difficult. Which, fair enough, it was. No, they were good at the game. I just sort of made a monster. So I mean this with all compliments. Selicre, you and your anti-lunar magic attitudes. If we make an updated lunar magic, can we call it solar magic? You know, while we're hanging out giving shoutouts to everyone, how about a big round of applause for Fusoya? Since what, 2005? Lunar magic has been pretty much the go-to, except if your name is Selicre or perhaps D to the fourth. Lunar magic has been the go-to, and without Fusoya making 2000, oh my gosh, okay. And I'm supposed to be Kaizo's resident historian, but without Fusoya making lunar magic all the way back in Y2K, you know, think of what they started with that, and what they provided for everyone. Yeah, while we're hanging out here, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. So yeah, BD, thanks for reminding me. Keeping us on point as usual. I want to give a big shout out again to Selicre and Mars for making this level tonight, as well as Java Brew, Sojo, Flips, Mark Alarm, Sulfur X for testing throughout the week. They put in a lot of work testing this one and making sure that everything was shipshape. That's really, really important, and we really appreciate that so much. We've got Kelgand and BD and Starlord on the scouts tonight, as well as all 22 of the racers who signed up, and of course longtime friends Kelgan, D4, Fen, Amper, and Underway for the ROM Hack Races base ROM, and for everyone who hangs out on the Discord server and helps out newcomers and old friends alike who have questions about ROM hacking or how to do something in a game, how to hack, how to play the game. That all contributes to such a vibrant, strong community. And and additionally, a community that can loudly say trans rights, LGBTQIA+ lives matter. And that is also, I think, something to be very proud of for our community. We are a community who celebrates each other, who respects each other, and celebrates our diversity together. And that is a huge thing. And I think that's in general in gaming communities, that is a huge thing. And Black lives, of course, matter. That is such a huge thing. I'm getting ahead of myself with my end of stream speech, but that is, I think, if you look around in gaming, you may see that what we do here in Kaizo goes beyond what is in the game and all the stuff that goes into the game, but who we are as people, how we express ourselves, and what we stand up for in Kaizo, and I think that's absolutely huge. We've really got something special going on here, and that's because everyone puts in a lot of work to make that happen. Proto Pizza looking good here in the lower left. Oh man, good reads, Proto Pizza. Oh, I want to see this. Oh! We'll say we're getting close to the 2-hour mark. We're not quite there yet. 2 minutes or so. Or I can't count. What was that, 3? Yeah, 3 minutes. But the racers are welcome to continue playing on as long as they want. We will record those times if the racers want to keep going. Just that, you know, we're volunteers and we got sleep and things to do on a Saturday night. So we scheduled 2 hours for these. I would recommend, if you've had fun today, dropping a follow. Come back and see us again. And excuse me, oh my gosh, next Saturday night. Pre-show starts about 7:30. Real race starts at about 8. Well, starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. Come back and see us every Saturday night for more ROM Hack Races fun. Join our Discord if you want to, and hang out with the community off stream. And if you want, the races are open to anyone who cares to participate. We have a Twice Pipes level coming up next week, so that's going to be pretty fun. I picked out a Twice Pipes level, or no, Fail picked out a Twice Pipes level for the hotfix that we recently had, where we played some old ROM Hack Race levels. So I'm expecting something kind of brainy, something pretty fun, maybe a cool new gimmick that no one's ever seen before. So that's going to be next Saturday night. We're going to keep on going, even though, you know, 300 has come and went now, but this level is around if you want to play the level for yourself. Check out the patch on romhackraces.com, and we will be back next Saturday for another exciting race. Hope to see you there. But we got a minute or two, hoping for a clear here. We'll see what we got. Ender looking pretty close. Jeans and Proto, everybody on screen doing pretty close. And thanks again, Mars and Selicre, for all the work you put in for this one. This was really, really special, really fun. And I think it just made for such a great week 300. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, go play Data Burst. And Safe Space Challenge, yes. And levels for Transliberation. Well, it is getting to be about that time. We are at the top of the hour here, so personally, just wanted to say thanks again. Y'all are so kind, cool, and supportive, and I am grateful every day to be a member of this community, this friend group, and to be around such really passionate, driven, motivated people who want to make things, do things, who want to put in the work to make these events and make these levels and really make things happen in the world. And I am just overjoyed every time. Thank you for being a part of ROM Hack Races for 300 whole weeks. Thank you for hanging out. And hopefully we'll see you next time. I'll turn it over to BD for the raid, and I will wish you a very, very fond good night. You matter. Your thoughts matter, your heart matters, your feelings matter. You matter to other people in your lives, you matter to me as human beings, you matter to the internet's #1 longboy for it. And the people that matter to you in your lives would love to hear from you about that. We know Black Lives Matter, LGBTQIA+ lives matter, Indigenous lives matter, disabled and autistic lives matter, and you. I have been GlitchCat. You have been you. Keep hacking. Keep working hard. We'll get through it. Sheriff Mouser must be close. We'll see you next week for another ROM Hack Race. Have a really great rest of your evening. Peace.